Hey guys, thanks for clicking. I appreciate that. So today we're doing some blower, backpack blower rack installation on our open trailer. Because anybody who's a landscaper, or not even just a landscaper, but you just can't leave your blower in your trailer, in the back of your truck, because I know it grows legs and there's not so many honest people out there. And the last thing we want to do is lose a $600 or more blower when we're out cutting a $50 lawn. That's a really bad investment. So today we're going to install these racks and we're gonna check it out and we're gonna see, is this a good rack? Is it worth it or not? Because, you know, there's a couple of things that are really important. I mean, you want the blower to be secure, but you need the blower to be easily accessible, because you can't be fighting with the thing. You know, otherwise we could put cables and padlocks and, you know, but that just doesn't work out in the real world. We need it to be fast. We need it to be convenient. We need it to be easy on and off. So I did a lot of homework and we're gonna see if the investment of these racks are worth it. So let's take a quick look at what we have and see how it works. So here's what we got. Here's the box that came in, Amazon order. We use steel blowers. We use pretty much steel everything, but some of the racks out there do not accommodate the steel blowers, and this one does accommodate the steel blower. So we have it here on the bench because you have to, there's a couple of different options of how to get it together. So they give you 2 drawbars. This is the bigger bar. As you can see, it's far from here to here, opposed to this one, which is a much shorter bar that would go on like that. So they do give you 2, and these are really nice, heavy, I think they're like plastic coated bars, which are nice. So let's see. Sorry about the crazy camera work there, guys. So we got that on, and then you have to set your height, this back piece here. There's some bolts back here. You see the 4 bolts, 1, 2, and that will adjust the height of your blower. So we're dry fitting it on the bench, and then we're going to mount it onto the trailer and then see how it goes. So let's get going. All right, so we have it dry fit to where we need it. So this is how it comes out here quick. This thing swings off, and we're just gonna remove the blower, hopefully without any incident. Looks like we're all right there. And now we can secure our rear bolts. Whoa. These 4, let's put this back here for safety reasons. Let's get that going. All right, so then we have carriage bolts that go through. They have nylon things on here so it doesn't back off. Really nice hardware on there. I don't think we need these spacers. Not 100% sure. I believe those are for the bottom. All right, stop playing games here. Get this done. This is so far really nice, super high quality rack. Might be stronger than the trailer, I'm not sure, we'll see. Okay, that's how that goes. All right, next we gotta put a blower back in, and then we're gonna adjust. There's a thing for the arm, for the hose, tube, whatever you wanna call it. So let's get the blower back in there and see how that's going to fit. All right, this fits in there pretty good. There, that goes there. Spin it around so you can see what's going on here. All right, so next there's the thing that's going to hold this. Yeah, I know, there's duct tape on my blower. Got a little incident. Right. Okay, so we're going for the front corner. This is where we're gonna mount it. Gives you several options here in the bottom. So we're gonna line it up on the frame rails because we do have to drill through the frame rails. And we want to center this thing to be in the most secure spot. me take it down and show you. So we give you the bolts for the carriage. So we're going to go one here on this frame rail, and then we'll do one here on this frame rail, so that way it's in a triangle shape, and that should be good. So we're going to mark these out, and then we're going to drill, and then we're going to do our carriage bolts through here. All right, so we have it lined up where we want it. So we're just going to take a punch, and we're going to mark out where we're going to drill. Looks good to me. I can see those. Let's go get a drill. Right, here for some of you, I don't know, maybe you know this cool trick, maybe you don't know this cool trick, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So you got all these nasty little sharp drillings, and I don't really want them on my driveway. So I take this cool magnet, and I put a little paper towel. You can use a little plastic bag too, which works really well. You just wrap it with a towel, take some right off, just like that, nice and clean. Same thing down there, and then you just flip your paper towel this way, and that's an easy way to clean up the chips. Okay, now we're just going to clean up those edges a little bit. Just drill back as you just use this little cone. That. Same thing on the bottom. Just so there's no burrs. Just a little cone drill. And before we do anything else, we don't want our trailer to rust, so we're going to spray some paint on there, which I think would be a cool option. Can't hurt. We're going to mount it right here. It's a little heavy. And we're going to take our carriage bolts. Now the way they have the carriage bolts set up is they have it so they're going down this way. All right, so got our bolts. Let's put these on the bottom. There's plenty of room or length to come through. Let's get those on. No, I didn't let the paint dry. So what I am going to do for security wise is once I get this set in the right spot, I'm just going to get the MIG welder and I'm going to tack weld this to the nut. Otherwise you could just unscrew these two bolts and take the whole blower and the blower rack with you. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. You know, we need to see how easy is it for us to get from taking the blower right off our back and putting it on the rack. Is it easy or is it not? So let's give it a shot. We're gonna swing this thing around like this. It's gotta go this way. So I'm not sure about swinging it right off my back, but we gotta get it in here and we gotta get it there like that. All right, and then that. It's gonna... Okay, so we did make an adjustment. We actually brought it down 2 notches, which makes it much more secure in there. So let's try it again. So I found that the best way to do it is to take it off, put it on the ground, and then you can grab the blower handle and this handle, because it goes on the opposite direction when it comes off your body. So it's not too bad to lift like this. You pop that in there, boom, you're in, you're locked. But see, this has gone, we had it like up here, way down. So, I mean, you really, I'm not saying you couldn't do it with a pry bar. You probably could pry. If you had a big enough pry bar, you could probably bend this thing out and get the blower off there. But, you know, these aren't really 100% for that type of reason. I reckon if I had to leave these somewhere where I was really secure, I would probably put a cable around them. But this is basically for in and out of lawns every day. And with that being said, it's pretty easy and pretty accessible to get your blower in and out off the trailer. Because I'll tell you what, as a landscaper, time is money, and this thing is fast and it works really good. So I give it a thumbs up so far. I think it's a pretty great thing, and for the price, I think it's worth it. Hey, so yeah, you know, like I was saying, overall, I think it's really good, and I think the security of it is pretty good, because this is really for people who are gonna stop their car, they're gonna run out, and they're gonna grab the blowers out of the back of your truck or something like that. So with that being said, I think it's enough security on there. You know, if they come with tools and they're equipped, what are you gonna do? They're gonna take it, they're gonna take it, you know what I mean? But I think it is pretty good, pretty accessible. You know, the price is fair. The link will be in the description for the blower rack. And if you got any questions or comments, nice comments, you know, leave them for me. So thank you guys. Peace.